Gasol passes to Conley. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Randolph can't hit. Stolen by Stevenson. Outside Conley. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Gasol a screen. Conley with a wide open look. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
Randolph, a screen on Westbrook. Conley into the lane. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Last season, the Oklahoma City Thunder led the entire NBA in rebounding. Greg, they did well on both ends. First in the league in offensive rebounds and second in defensive.
And Kevin, the thing that sticks out for me, for OKC, everybody rebounds. The guards, the bigs, the wings. It really has a huge impact and allows you to have that many more possessions. So if this team is healthy, watch out.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Allen's checked in for Vince Carter. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams comes in for Kansas. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph enjoyed an outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
And, you know, ironically, by taking more of a backseat to front court make Marc Gasol, Randolph played better, the best rebound rate of his career.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook kicks to Durant. No luck. And Memphis the other way now.
And for the Grizzlies, they had to be encouraged by Randolph's play after signing him to that extension. I mean, he'd been set back by the knee injury, but he came back in a big way.
Here's Gasol. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Randolph happy to be back in Memphis. He said, this is home. This is where I belong. And look, he's helped establish this team as a power in the Western Conference. And for me, this is the right place for him to be.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Green, he's checked in for Randolph. And it's Barnes in for Lance Stevenson. Green dishes to Barnes. Some nice passing there by Memphis. That's good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Payne with it. Gasol covering. Back to Ibaka to stop the run. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Lights checked in. The 3 from Barnes. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
I'm not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
The feed to Waiters. Pass to Ibaka. And there's a call on Matt Barnes. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. Nick Collison. Here's Payne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Tion Waiters, the bucket on the assist from Payne.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Conley into the lane. Green, the pass to right, and it's blocked by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Waiters. And Adams with the slam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Green with a screen for Conley. And the shot is good. Conley's gotten out.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Morrill kicks to Collison. Lets it go from deep. And he gets it to go. Waiters got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Conley dishes to Barnes. He kicks it to Allen. Green, the screen. Allen passes to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Green inside the three-point line, and it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's Wright. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
You know, Dave Joerger, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Joerger. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies. And really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Oklahoma City trailing. Payne kicks to Adams. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Outside Conley. High, arcing shot. Green. And the baseline jumper, no good. Collison. Can't get it to go. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated. Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Carter in at the 3, the small forward.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Conley into the lane. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Carter dishes to Conley. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Randolph, a screen on Westbrook. Conley into the lane. Here's Randolph, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Zach Randolph is up there in his mid-30s, but his game has never been based on explosiveness. So it's all about strength, skill, and craft when you talk about Zebo, and he's aging gracefully.
Stevenson kicks to Conley. Randolph passes to Stevenson. And the layup's good off the glass. Stevenson's got his first points of the night. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the 4 here in the second quarter. And Randolph Clark can struggle in matchups against quicker power forwards or those spread fours.
Yeah, but even though he struggles on the perimeter against those guys, he punishes them when he gets them inside in his operating area at the offensive end. Most big men have a hard time dealing with him in the paint.
Very good point. Here's Stevenson, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Stevenson's got it all tied up now for Memphis. Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook double team. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies guys were really dominant in the first half of the season last year, but after the All-Star break, barely played above 500.
And Memphis would end up going 16 and 13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in the final 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, all those games so important as they jockeyed for position in the West. It was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th on any given day, and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
Robertson dishes to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Robertson. Here's Westbrook. They get the rebound. Out to Ibaka. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Stevenson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Outside Randolph. 6 to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Conley against Westbrook. Kicks to Robertson. Ibaka outside. And it's Ibaka again missing.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Randolph kicks to Gasol from 11 feet away. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house.